Okay, I'm very excited about another video I'm going to share with you guys today. If you're here today, you're either a seasoned person in the industry or you're someone who's new trying to learn about it and how to jump into it. One thing I want to share with you is exactly the same thing it says in that poster back there. Ideas are worthless without execution, okay? And keep learning. That's exactly what I'm always keep saying is keep learning. You don't have to just keep learning from me. You can keep learning from everyone in the industry, but then make your own ideas out of that. Learn a little bit of there, a little bit of this, and then take those ideas and implement those, all right? It's worthless to keep learning these things and not take action. And on the next step on that, what I want to say to you is take action, execute, and click the subscription button below. Join me and keep learning day in and day out. Every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday, I'm sharing new innovative ideas and I'm sharing new products that you can then implement and take on yourself. Let's jump right into it. I'm excited to share this video with you.
What Logan does is help people take great ideas and execute on them.
Okay, as always, I'm super excited to go ahead and jump into another niche that can show you guys how to be innovative with, all right? One thing I want to say is that it's not just an overnight success, all right? You have to build one product after another product after another product after another product. So what I'm going to show you here today is not going to be your winner product, oh my God, I'm making millions of dollars, okay? It's going to be something that's going to be adding as your first product or adding into your toolbox of additional products to your portfolio so you can grow your business, okay? Now, one thing I also want to say is that Warren Buffett always said, invest in yourself. All right, and what he meant by that is not buying lavish things. Okay, I did good, kudos on the back, I'm buying this big thing. He meant invest in self-education. Invest in self-education will help you grow to the next level, all right? And by that, I say invest in yourself and hit the subscription button below. Subscribe to my channel, see new innovative videos that are coming out every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. In addition to that, also join my Facebook group called FBA Innovators. There's a link to that below. And on top of that as well, I'm also giving out a free cheat sheet which teaches you how to do private labeling, trademarks, and patents. But aside from all that, let's jump right into it. I'm very excited about showing you this product here. Playing around, just searching for different products to share with you guys this week, and I typed in silly string for kids. All right, now this is something I remember, and you probably remember as well, playing around for years. But when I'm looking at it, you know, it's not a lot of reviews. It's still a young enough niche to get into. 72, 41, 201, 130. This is something we didn't have. I mean, you might have had it growing up as a kid, but I didn't have growing up as a kid. But look, still young here, 14, 66. No reviews for this one at all, but it looks like they're shipping it themselves and they don't have Amazon doing it. All right, 469, but that's Spider-Man. You can't compete with that. All right, 25, Spider-Man again. So it's a young enough niche to get into, but is there money to be made? So let's take a look at that. And I'm gonna use helium. Okay, so we're looking like 6,700, 1,700, 34, 47, 32, 25, 2,000, okay? So it's still a young niche where there's still some money being made in it, all right? And there's not a lot of reviews on it. Are people actually searching for it? That's what I asked myself. I was like, this is such an old product. Why aren't people making more money in it? So I said, let's go take a look at Merchant Words. Now, Merchant Words is a software that will give you an idea of the terms being searched for on Amazon. Let's take a look at that. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this in here, silly string. Okay, so we have here 10,000 searches, 7,000 searches, 2,700, 2,000, 1,900, 1,600. I mean, you start adding all this up, it's some big numbers, all right? But then why aren't people making more money in this? And it's evergreen, right? So that means all year round. People aren't just searching for this during Christmas or during summer. This is all year round. Why? Because birthday parties are all year round. This is probably being used at birthday parties. Let's take a look at this one here. I mean, that's a nice sell right there. It's a nice price right there. All right, but look, let's take a look at the reviews. This stuff's being photoshopped in. So you can make good images like this, actually better images. Look at this, that's all photoshopped in. But very pricey, but I wanted to give it a try. Bought it for my grandchild because they love silly string, but their fingers aren't strong enough, okay? That's because they've got this gun on it, which is pretty cool. Absolutely awesome, makes it easier for the 4-year-old, okay? My kids really enjoy playing with this. Okay, so it's kids. Now, what do kids love doing? Kids love splitting up into teams, right? So bad guy versus good guy versus bad guy, goblins versus other goblins. So let's take another look. Let's back up again and see what else. Now, I noticed Spider-Man's in here. Now, obviously, we can't compete with Spider-Man unless you were to pull some kind of license to use their logo. But 6,000, they're doing a month. Let's say if you get guns, you get 5 of these guns and put it on one team, and another 5 put on another team, all right? And then each of them gets 3 silly strings, and then you were to create Spidey versus Goblin. Now, you don't have to use Spider-Man. You can use a spider. Just put a spider on it and put red, all right? Now, that's something you can do. Now, that would then make it innovative. Now, where I'm looking at these here now, I'm saying, okay, this is boring. This is boring, this is boring, this is boring. This is exciting, it's eye-appealing. This is exciting, it's eye-appealing. And then if a parent is coming through here to look for a party supply, and they see Spidey versus Goblin, and you have a whole bunch of red silly string and a whole bunch of green silly string, 2 different teams, and they have different guns for each side, they're gonna probably jump on that. And if it's probably for, let's say, $44, they're probably gonna jump on that and say, this is what I want for my kid's party. That's gonna really make the wow factor. But let's see if it's something we can get into. So let's take a look here. Let's take this person's ASIN, which is right here. Where'd it go? Copy, and let's pop over to Amazon calculator. And it's all gonna start making sense in a second here, so I put it in here for you. And that was selling for $43.95. Let's just make it an even 44 for us. 44, calculate. Okay, now this is going off of sales price, which is right here. This is reflected off of this, and this is going off of the size and weight, all right? So sales price, we're gonna put here is sales price, meaning what they're taking of the sale for them for using the platform. And then 586. Okay, now let's go ahead and find silly string gun. Okay, here we go. So 60 cents to 70 cents. Oh, that's a cool gun. We want to keep it more on the lower side. I don't think a parent's gonna want an actual gun at the party, so keep it very basic and generic. This is more like a space gun, so we'll go with this. Okay, so for this scenario, we're gonna use 70 cents for each one. And here it's saying, here we go, 21 cents on the high end. All right, and we were saying 10 in total. So product cost equals, it was 21 cents, right? So 21 cents, 0.21 cents. We're gonna give each person 3, let's say each person of the 10, 3 silly strings for restocking. Obviously you're gonna need more backup ammo when you're playing the game. And then you're also gonna need plus 70 cents. So plus 70 cents, because that's for each gun, right? Let's go back over that. Okay, so each gun was 70 cents right here. And then each silly string was 21 cents. All right, so back to my math here. You're gonna get, I'm gonna do it times 10. So you're gonna have 5 per team, so 2 different teams. It's gonna be 21 cents per refill canister. All right, each kid gets 3, and then each kid also gets a 70-cent gun, and then you get times 10. What's this gonna give us? Okay, so the product cost is gonna cost us $13.30, and we're gonna sell it for $44. Okay, so if we do that, we're looking at a profit margin of $10.02 per product, $12,000 a year. If we find 5 products like that, 60,000. But let's break down the math here for you. All right, so Amazon charge was this, $6.60. That's what they charge to be on the platform. I put a return percentage here, which is 88 cents. It's 2% of the total here. in case you get a return. If you get other industries like inflatables, like I said before in other videos, you'll have a higher return percentage. I doubt you're gonna have a high return percentage in this. It's a one-time use type thing, all right? Your import cost is gonna be roughly 30 cents. If you were to air it in, it'd probably be a little bit more expensive. I imagine you're probably gonna do a small shipment at first, so it's not gonna be that expensive at all. We just determined your product cost is gonna be $13.30. Amazon charge is gonna charge you $5.86. So we're just gonna put the junk fee of 1% just for junk fees in your office. Ads, 15%. If you can get less than 15%, then that's great. If you get more than 15%, that's about average, but 15% is a pretty good target of what you want to aim for the product. That gives you a 22.7% profit margin on this product here. And what you're doing here is you're carving out a niche. You're now making Spidey versus Goblin. Spidey, or let's call it something else, spider string. No one's got a trademark on spider string. So spider string versus goblin string. You can make something like Spidey versus Goblin, right? So here, look, I just typed in Spidey versus Goblin. Now we're not going to rip off what they have here. If you do that, you will get in trouble. What we're going to do is we're just going to play off that theme. We're just going to have it be a red canister with spider webs all over it, and then a green canister with, let's see here, a green canister with purple writing in it. So it'd be Spidey string versus Goblin string. They can't come after you for royalties. They can't come after you for infringement at all, as long as you don't use Spider-Man and Goblin's trademarks on there. But now you've created a niche. You've created two teams here, which the parents, when they go to search for this stuff, they're gonna love it, all right? They're gonna gobble this up. There is a market here. They're just not finding a product that'll fit the market, and it reflects here because the fact that people aren't doing a drastic sales. People want to buy the products here, but they're looking at it and they're saying, okay, this is boring. I don't know if I want to hop into this. I don't know if I want to buy this. Yeah, I can get some silly string. You know what? I'll just stop at the dollar store and I'll pick it up there. But you know what they can't get at the dollar store? Spidey string versus Goblin string. Now, you can then take this and make it Bat string versus Super string. You know, it can be Batman, Superman. It can be anything out there you want to change it to. Unicorns versus witches. You can keep tailoring this and changing it and make this whole niche completely reformed and start to fulfill the demand. The demand is not being fulfilled here because it's boring. There's nothing exciting about this. Parents are looking for something to be excited about with their kids, and it shows, it reflects here. This person with one string, one can of string, is doing just as much as this person here is. All right, this person, let's take a look at that again. So this person is doing 6,700 right there. See that? And they're charging $39.99. Now, this person is doing 6,000 and they're charging $597, right? They're selling 1,000 a month, right? So if they're selling, let's do the math on yours. If you were to do 1,000 a month on yours, that's 10,000 profit per month. If you were to duplicate that into 5 products, that's 600 to 1,000. If you duplicate it into 20 products, that's $2.4 million a month in profit. That's not gross. Let's see what the gross would look like. And that's what a lot of these gurus are sharing. They're sharing their gross numbers. They're not sharing the net. I'm showing you how to make the net, but let's see what the gross would look like. So if you were to gross the 4,400 and then do your sales of the 1,000, and then times it by 12 months, times 12 months, and then do that by 20 products, you're doing $10 million a year. Gross now, gross. So this is very much doable. You know, I just basically broke down, I was playing around trying to find a niche to get into for you guys, how to disrupt a niche. I completely just showed you guys how to disrupt a niche that's not taking advantage of the high search volume here. And it's not taking advantage because it's boring, all right? But this is called being innovative. I want to see all you guys come in, and then a month from now or 2 months from now, I go to click on the silly string, and all of a sudden, boom, an innovation of all kinds of different teams battling each other. And that is something that's going to be beneficial for more than just yourself. It's beneficial for myself as well. You know, I can go in there and buy something for my kids and not have to worry about making it, but you're making money. And who'd you learn from? Logan John, all right? Keep learning. And I started off this video by saying what Warren Buffett said, which is always invest in yourself. And I hope this is innovative for you guys and information for you guys. So hit the subscription button below. In addition to that, join my group of like-minded individuals like yourself and myself called FBA Innovators. It's on Facebook. I want to see you guys there. Please comment below if you want to see me make a video for you guys as well. And like I said before, I have a free cheat sheet. You can either go to loganjohn.com, FBAinnovators.com, or click on the link below and it'll bring you directly there. Please subscribe. I'll see you at the next video. Let's make a lot of money together.
That's what it's all about. Great ideas married with executional skills, and that's what Logan John is all about.